This is a quick demo of the auto tracking on the AVKANS 30X HD camera. I think it's the CM30 is the model number, and the OBSBOT TAIL 2. So I can go over to camera 1 here. This is my camera 1's a CM30. Camera 2 is also a CM30, and camera 3 back there is the OBSBOT TAIL 2. So I can move this camera around now, and then if I go to the control panel and I hold down F3, you'll see here it says start tracking. So now that's following me around. And then I'm going to switch to camera 2. I'm going to do the same thing, long press on F3. And so that should be moving me around too now. Okay, so now I'm just going to get up and walk around, and you can see how they track. One thing I like about the OBSBOT camera is that I can select it, and while it's still tracking, I can zoom in and out. So it can give you some really nice fluid motions that way that really seem like a camera operator. On the AVKANS cameras, you're completely locked out of the controls while the tracking's on. And then the only other thing I was going to say about the OBSBOT is sometimes I can lose tracking on it if I move too fast like that. I tend to find that it goes out of track easier when my face isn't on it. So if my back is facing it, I think it's at a bit of a disadvantage because I have it zoomed out or zoomed in so far. So I'll zoom it out, and I'll give that demo again. So it's following me pretty good here. But if I jump out of the way, you know, like a musician would do on stage, it's going to lose track. So I'm not that confident in it for that kind of work. But for conference work, it's great. I've had it on people. You can even have it in your video window and a super source, and it'll keep them right in the middle. So yeah, it's pretty good. I think on the AVKANS, I would like to add the ability to zoom, and then also add the ability to select. If I go here, I'm on the laptop looking at the camera in a web browser, and I go into tracking. So I'm set to close up. So that's as close as it gets, is like a waist up. This one's close because I'm sitting right in front of it. But again, if I go back here, I'm pretty much going to get like a cowboy shot, like a knee up shot, and I can't get any closer than that with the auto tracking, which is probably in some ways by design because it's less prone to fail that way, but I still feel like I would love to have the control of being able to zoom in farther. Especially on the custom setting. And then also on the AVKANS, I am using the auto frame mode. I have found that the zone mode doesn't seem to do anything, and the presenter mode is just really herky-jerky and somewhat unusable in my opinion. But so far I'm loving it, and I think in a chaotic situation I might trust the AVKANS a little bit more. Although I need to get into a nightclub and check it out, and you know, with a kind of challenging lighting situation, and see how it does. So the other thing that you can do on this AV Joy IP controller is I can shut off the tracking. So I'm going to go over to camera 1 now, and I'm going to hit F4, and it's going to turn off tracking on that camera. and I can long hold press F3 again, and it's going to pick me up again. So, and I don't know why it shows the lines like that at the beginning. Maybe that's just to show you what it's tracking on. I thought maybe that was the tracking hint, but I have that off in that camera. So actually, let me check. I think if I go onto that camera, yeah, tracking hint is off. So I don't know why you see that from time to time. It seems to go away pretty soon, so not sure what that's all about.